But what's buzzing across and outside of the stock market is what's happening to the movie scenes. And there's a lot of fight and discussion as to whether you're going for the SRK star Dunki, or the other one, which is Salaar, which has also seen quite a bit of following for itself. We have Jinesh Joshi joining us from Prabhudas Lilladher to talk to us about what's been the latest review like for these two movies, which are the ones that you are watching out for, and overall what will they do to the collections. But let's start with the first one. Jinesh, and the question is, have you watched either of the movie yourself?
Sorry, come again? I
Have
did
you
not get
watched
you.
either of the movie, Dunki or Salaar, yourself?
Not as yet.
Hopefully it's on the agenda for the weekend. But what's your expectation in kinds of the buzz that we have seen? There were a massive, advanced bookings that were done for the SRK movie, but the initial reviews have been a bit tepid. What's been your reading on the ground, and any estimates if you have for the collection?
Sure. So if you look at Dunki, I mean, it released yesterday. Considering it was a Thursday release, I think day one collections are at about 30 crores odd. I think it should gradually pick up on Friday. And given the fact that you'll have an extended long weekend with New Year holidays, I think I won't be surprised if on a very conservative estimate, Dunki does anywhere between 250 to 300 crores.
What's been the initial take on Salaar? Because I think there was this entire, reports at least pointing out that there seems to be a bit of tussle going on for screens between both the movies. What's been your understanding of the same? And would it mean that, stocks like PVR will be at a loss because the viewers won't get to, view Salaar in a lot of these movie theaters?
No, I think the issue got resolved at the last moment, if I'm not mistaken. And if you also look at the advance booking for day one, especially for Salaar, which is about to release today, I think that is at about 50 odd crores. So day one collections, I mean, it is taken for granted that it will be higher than 50 crores. Also, if you look at the state of Telangana, there are shows which are lined up at about 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. So the hype surrounding the movie is quite high. And we have also seen some hike in ticket prices, especially in Telangana, where the pricing is capped. So I think collections even for Salaar should be decent, as per my opinion.
Okay, point taken. But what does it mean for stocks like PVR? Because, of course, there were some mega releases that happened during the mid of the year. But how's the pipeline looking like now going forward, let's say for Q4? Do you see the momentum to continue after one of the best quarters that they had in the Q2?
So yes, 2Q was definitely one of the best ever quarters, and it is very difficult to replicate that kind of a performance. Even if you look at 3Q, I mean, apart from Leo, Animal, and Tiger 3, we have these two movies which are expected to do really well. But if I talk specifically about 4Q, I mean, the pipeline is not that exciting. I think we have one movie of Hrithik Roshan, Fighter, which will release in the month of Jan, and a couple of movies from the Hollywood stable. But 4Q, I mean, the pipeline for the time being is not that exciting. So I think one should kind of have a slightly cautious approach at these levels for PVR.
Bit cautious on PVR, but let me shift focus completely from movies to what's happening to the broadcast media as well, and that's Z Entertainment, that entire flip-flop with the deal of Sony. No formal extension, but the talk's still continuing. What do you make of it? Do you see the light at the end of the tunnel? Do you think things can change in this 1 month?
So see, I mean, Z Sony merger, it has been 2 years and it was in limbo. And right at the end moment, they were able to get the extension. So we are hopeful that some middle ground will definitely come through. I think the extension is there for 1 month. We'll have to wait and watch as to exactly what pans out. But our sense is that some middle ground should come through, because we all know what the issue is all about with respect to the candidature of the merged co company. So yeah, I mean, it's a wait and watch mode, but we are hopeful that it will go through.
On that note, we let you go. Appreciate you making time and speaking with us. So that's the latest with respect to what is happening at the box office. I'm not sure which one you are watching for, or are you going for both? Let's see which ones really do come on top, because this year it's been a bit of a tug of war with two big releases happening at the same time. We saw it with Oppenheimer as well as Barbie, and today, of course, Salaar is there as well, and it has a lot of following as well, apart from Dunki, which of course is is something that we all know with respect to the SRK star.